Hi, my name is Rahul Reddy. Now I'm gonna explain about databases. This graph database are graphical datasets that are used for better data processing and information relocating from large datasets. The entire project has been carried out in accordance to the limits of Neo4j software to carry out execution of database related cipher codes and processing of database. I have provided a comprehensive analysis of database designs so that the following tasks can be executed. I have learned about NoSQL where relational database were conceptualized. I have learned about NoSQL characteristics and found that it is schema-less, non-relational, and have fast key value access. In order to develop the graph database for transit system, it was first required to install the software development step by step. The basic concept behind Cypher has been learned this week, and I have understood that this is a textual query language for graphs and is declarative. The pattern I have learned for collaborating filtering, friend of a friend, tree navigation, and shortest path. The path pattern can be assigned to the path identifier is also learned within this week. So in this database, I have learned around cipher path, performing cipher code for dataset, performing cipher code for data graph database, verifying the graph database, graph modeling, and etc. This study is focused to provide an awful powerful graph database software. Neo4j desktop software used is in this study for better access to graph and pattern designing tools along with the cipher codes or recommendation purpose. So this is the learning diary and coming to the assignment task 1. The dataset of FIFO World Cup matches results and participating players from 1930 edition to 2014 edition has been selected for this study. So this is the one of the best database that can be used not only for the graph database designing but also for data analytics. As stated by Shinmukant, the final graph database would allow a sports manager to access the performance of players, teams, and carry out predictive analysis as well. The link for the dataset is provided along with the dataset for better references and future use. So these are the details of game dataset, player dataset, and World Cup dataset. Now we run a sample query about given the sample dataset. So now we are using the Neo4j. So I have already created a project and a graph. So in this graph, we are gonna use run the project. Mm, So we are writing a query for determining a player's table. So the query is provided for realizing the player's dataset. The output generator is also presented here. As observed from that output, uh, 37,387 records are returned, which signifies the player game relation for each game. This matches the original player CSV file, which means the query has been input correctly. So let's see. So here we got an error regarding the player's CSV file is missing in the pathway. So we're gonna see this in this. So this is all we done. So we have written all this query. So we can run this query. So it's loading query as we have a round ID row 1 and game ID row 2. So this is the round ID, game ID, nationality number, player number, and goal events. So we have started streaming 37,787 records, 84 records after 3 ms and have completed after 960 ms, displaying first 1000 rows. So you can look at this. This graph database has been designed using Arrow's templates that also allows for compact graph designing. As opined, it is necessary to state that there is a various ways it has been determined. The players participate in games. The games results in the final outcome of World Cups. Further, the World Cup dataset recognizes the players that participate in the games. On the other side, the various broken nodes of the main graph database are highlighted. Therefore, the basic output of the graph database is signified here that showcase the related aspects between each of these factors. Coming to the assignment task 2, the designed graph database can be used for various purposes. However, the main focus of this database is to find out the historical performances in FIFA World Cup and analyze how teams have performed throughout the course of the tournament. These three datasets have resulted in a database that is both graphically visually appealing as well as a host to various information otherwise that are not accessible from the single dataset alone. It justified the fact graph databases are better for analysis and assessment than a normal database that contains just plain text and a member. It is one of the most popular forms of recommender systems where users are provide almost accurate recommendation by data collected from the users only. The data that our users provide may explicit like searching for direct content or implicit like searching for similar content. The system consists of an analyzer that accesses the user data and passes it on a recommended system. It can be concluded that graph databases are important and useful entities that allows users to convert crude and plain datasets into meaningful and systematic graph database. Most popular recommendation engines use collaborative filtering as well as content-based recommendation techniques. Both these processes are explored here for better assessment for design graph and state its unique approach and application in football management process. Hence, the graph database designed in this process is able to convert a crude dataset into a system that allows better data feasibility and accessibility. Thank you.